Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding out that you're $50 million richer. No, this isn't a fantasy. It's entirely possible. And all it takes is making one small but powerful change in how you think. You don't need a lottery ticket. You don't need a miracle. What you need is a shift in mindset, a change in the way you perceive abundance and wealth. This one change can start the flow of money into your life faster than you ever thought possible. This isn't about some get-rich-quick scheme or a hidden trick that only a few lucky people know about. What I'm about to share with you isn't something found in a book or learned in a classroom. It's a spiritual truth that has been used for centuries to manifest wealth, health, and success. It's about unlocking the infinite abundance that's already around you. All you have to do is tap into it. At the very core of this change is the understanding that your thoughts are incredibly powerful. In fact, they are the foundation of everything that happens in your life. Your thoughts create your reality. This isn't just some feel-good saying. It's a spiritual truth that governs how everything works in the universe, including money. Think of your thoughts as the seeds you plant in the fertile soil of your life. If you plant seeds of lack, fear, and scarcity, you will only reap more of the same. But if you plant seeds of abundance, wealth, and gratitude, the universe will begin to bring more of those things into your life. It's the law of attraction in action. Now let's break this down. Every time you think about money, what kind of feelings come up? Do you feel anxious, stressed, or worried? These feelings come from a place of lack, believing that there isn't enough for you. But the truth is, money is abundant. It's everywhere, and it flows constantly. The only thing stopping it from coming into your life is your own thoughts. If you constantly focus on not having enough, the universe will continue to reflect that back to you. But when you begin to shift your focus toward abundance and possibilities, the flow of money will start to open up. Here's the key. Your mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. Your thoughts are just energy. If you focus on having wealth, your mind will start to align with that energy. And when your mind aligns with the energy of abundance, the universe will begin to match that energy, bringing opportunities, ideas, and money into your life. You don't need to struggle or hustle harder to make money. You don't need to chase it. All you need to do is start thinking in alignment with wealth. When you do this, you open the floodgates to all the abundance that's already available to you. The next piece of the puzzle is understanding abundance. To truly attract wealth, you need to grasp the concept that the universe is abundant. Abundance isn't something that is reserved for the few or the lucky. It's a universal law that applies to everyone, regardless of background or circumstance. There is more than enough wealth, health, love, and joy for everyone on this planet. And when you accept this truth, you begin to operate on a different frequency, one that matches abundance. Think of the universe as a vast ocean. It's constantly flowing with opportunities, wealth, and energy. But for most people, it's like they are standing on the shore, watching the ocean pass them by, thinking that there's not enough water for them to drink. The truth is, the ocean will never run out. There's always more, and all you have to do is step in and let the water flow to you. Abundance isn't just about money. It's about recognizing that there is enough of everything in the universe to go around. When you stop thinking in terms of scarcity, you begin to realize that you can have what you desire. There's no need to compete with others for wealth, love, or success. The universe isn't keeping score. It's always giving, always flowing, and always abundant. When you understand that abundance is a constant, your life will begin to reflect that understanding. The more you focus on the abundance that surrounds you, the more it will start to appear in your life. This isn't just a mindset shift. It's a shift in your spiritual alignment with the universe. The truth is, money is just one form of abundance. Wealth, success, happiness. These are all energies that the universe offers to everyone equally. Once you understand that, you stop chasing after money and start attracting it, because you are now in alignment with the very energy that attracts wealth. The shift from scarcity to abundance isn't something that happens overnight. It's a process of changing your thinking, feeling, and believing. But once you make that shift, everything begins to change. You'll find that opportunities for wealth start to show up when you least expect them. You'll start to notice the people, events, and ideas that are in perfect alignment with your new way of thinking. You no longer have to worry about where the money will come from. You no longer have to stress about how you're going to pay your bills or where your next paycheck will come from. When you align with the abundance of the universe, the money will flow to you naturally. It's like tapping into an endless stream, one that never runs dry. Scarcity is the belief that there isn't enough to go around. It's the idea that if someone else wins, you lose. It's the fear that there will never be enough, no matter how hard you work. And most importantly, it's the lie that keeps you trapped in financial struggle. To truly unlock the flow of wealth into your life, you need to break free from this limiting belief. Scarcity thinking is rooted in fear. It comes from the belief that there isn't enough to go around, so you have to fight for what little is available. But this is not how the universe works. The universe is abundant, and the more you tap into that abundance, the more you will experience it. The first step to breaking free from scarcity is to acknowledge that it's a mindset, a belief you've carried with you for years. But now, you have the power to change that belief. You can choose to believe in abundance, to trust that there is always enough for you. The moment you let go of the idea that money is limited, your entire reality begins to shift. You'll notice that the things that used to feel impossible now feel within your reach. You'll stop feeling desperate for money and start feeling open to receiving it. Every time you catch yourself thinking thoughts of lack, pause. Remind yourself that money is energy, and energy is everywhere. There is no shortage. There is always more. The moment you shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, you start attracting more of the things you want, because the universe will always bring to you whatever you believe is possible. If you believe that there is enough for everyone, you will see more opportunities for wealth and success. If you believe that you are worthy of abundance, you will start to attract it effortlessly. By focusing on abundance, aligning your thoughts with wealth, and letting go of the belief in scarcity, you begin to see how easy it can be to manifest everything you've ever dreamed of. The truth is that money, success, and happiness are not reserved for the lucky few. They are available to everyone who aligns with the energy of abundance. And with this shift in mindset, you can start to manifest $50 million and so much more. Remember, this change is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It's not about working harder, stressing more, or trying to force things to happen. It's about opening yourself up to the wealth that's already here and letting it flow into your life. So take a moment and think about how your life would change if you really embrace this truth. How would it feel to know that abundance is already on its way? How would it feel to be in a state of constant receiving? The first step to manifesting your $50 million is to understand that it's not only possible, it's inevitable. And the change you need to make is already within you. The most crucial shift in your mindset, and the one change that can manifest $50 million into your life, is the simple decision to stop wanting money and start allowing it. Now, this may sound counterintuitive. After all, aren't we supposed to want money in order to attract it? Isn't desiring something the first step toward manifesting it? Well, yes and no. Wanting something implies lack, and the energy of lack is the very thing that keeps money at a distance. The moment you say, "I want money," you're acknowledging that it's not already here. This is a form of resistance. Instead, shift your language and your mindset to one of allowance. Instead of thinking, "I want money," think, "Money naturally flows to me." Feel the truth in this statement, because when you allow, you open the floodgates for abundance to come rushing in. You stop chasing after it, and instead, you welcome it into your life effortlessly. The key here is to align your energy with the flow of money, rather than focusing on the fact that it hasn't arrived yet. When you begin to allow money, you shift from a place of desperation and lack to one of trust and abundance. This shift will change everything. You'll start to attract opportunities that align with your new mindset, and things will begin to fall into place in ways you never thought possible. So, what does it mean to allow money to flow to you? It means recognizing that money is already available to you in the universe, and it's only a matter of aligning your energy with it. When you allow something, you trust that it is already yours. You stop questioning the process and start moving forward with the belief that wealth is your natural state. And when you think about wealth as your natural state, it becomes much easier to manifest it. You've been taught to chase, to hustle, and to work hard for your money. But let me tell you, this doesn't need to be the case. The universe wants to give you what you desire, but you must be open to receiving it. Once you embrace the concept of allowance, you'll start to notice that the more you let go, the more you'll receive. The floodgates of abundance will begin to open, and money will flow to you in the most surprising and unexpected ways. Now that you've understood the importance of shifting your mindset to one of allowance, it's time to bring that energy into alignment with the wealth you desire. One of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal is visualization. Visualization isn't just about imagining yourself with money. It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and energy with the reality you want to create. When you visualize, you create a mental image of yourself already living the life you want to live. You picture your bank account overflowing. You imagine yourself traveling the world. You see yourself helping others with your newfound wealth. The more vividly you can picture these things, the more your subconscious mind will begin to believe they are possible for you. And once your subconscious mind believes something, your external reality starts to change. But here's the trick. When you visualize, you need to align your emotions with the image you are creating. If you picture yourself as wealthy but still feel anxious or doubtful about how it will happen, you're not fully aligning your energy with the reality you want. The power of visualization comes from the emotional connection to the image. You must feel the joy, excitement, and freedom that comes with financial abundance. To practice this, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Picture yourself checking your bank account, but do it with the same ease and casualness as you would check the weather. See the $50 million balance there, but don't react with shock or disbelief. Just see it and feel that it's normal for you. It's a natural part of your life. The more you can feel this as your reality, the more quickly it will manifest. This is the power of natural state visualization. It's not about trying to force the image or get excited about it. It's about seeing wealth as a normal, everyday part of your life. It's about shifting your mindset to match the reality of abundance. When you do this regularly, you'll start to notice how much more natural it feels to have money. It becomes part of who you are. As you begin to implement these changes in your thinking, you might start to notice a shift in your life. Opportunities may start to show up, and small manifestations may come through. But here's where many people get stuck. They let doubt creep in. Doubt is the biggest killer of manifestation, and it's the most common obstacle that stands between you and the wealth you desire. When doubt arises, it's a signal that your old thought patterns are trying to resurface. Your mind may tell you that this isn't working, that it's too good to be true, or that you're not worthy of such abundance. But here's the truth. These are just old, limiting beliefs trying to hold you back. Doubt is nothing more than a fear-based thought, and it doesn't have the power to stop you unless you let it. The key to overcoming doubt is to recognize it for what it is, a fleeting thought that has no real power. When you start to feel doubt, take a moment to acknowledge it and then release it. Remind yourself that the universe is abundant and that you are worthy of all the good things that are coming your way. Just like the air you breathe, money is available to you at all times. Instead of focusing on the doubt, focus on the truth. The truth is that you are a magnet for wealth. The truth is that money is already flowing to you. The truth is that you are aligning with the abundance that the universe is ready to give you. Once you replace doubt with certainty, you'll find that your manifestations will come through much faster and more easily. This doesn't mean that you won't ever have moments of doubt again, but it does mean that you'll have the tools to release it as soon as it arises. And the more you practice letting go of doubt, the less power it will have over you. Soon, you'll find yourself feeling more confident, more certain, and more aligned with the wealth that is flowing toward you. Doubt doesn't stand a chance against your new belief system. The more you trust in your ability to manifest, the more your reality will shift to reflect that trust. You're not just wishing for money. You're already accepting it as part of your reality. The moment you let go of doubt and fully trust in the process, the universe will move mountains to bring you everything you desire. Now that you've shifted your mindset to allow wealth and are aligning your energy with the frequency of abundance, there's one more powerful tool that will accelerate your journey toward $50 million. Gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most important spiritual practices you can adopt when it comes to manifesting wealth. It's not just about saying thank you for the things you already have. It's about acknowledging and appreciating the flow of abundance in all its forms. Gratitude works on multiple levels. First, it shifts your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance. When you're grateful, You're essentially telling the universe that you already have more than enough, and you are open to receiving more. Gratitude is the energy of abundance itself. The more grateful you are for what you already have, the more you will attract. It's a universal law. What you focus on expands. But gratitude also amplifies your manifestations. When you feel grateful, you're in a state of high vibration, and the universe responds to that energy. You're sending out a signal that you're in alignment with the abundance of the universe, and that signal attracts even more abundance. This is why gratitude is often called the secret sauce to manifestation. It helps you to receive with open arms rather than feeling like you have to chase after what you want. So how do you incorporate gratitude into your daily routine? Start each day by acknowledging the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. When you wake up in the morning, take a few minutes to feel gratitude for the things you already have. Appreciate your health, your family, your home, and the opportunities that are already available to you. As you go through your day, continue to express gratitude for the money that is already flowing into your life, no matter how little or how much it may seem. Before you go to bed, take a moment to reflect on all the abundance you experienced that day. This helps to anchor you in the energy of gratitude, ensuring that you attract more of it the next day. As you express gratitude for what you already have, you are training your mind to focus on the abundance around you rather than the lack. While mindset, gratitude, and visualization are essential for manifesting $50 million, there's one final component that cannot be overlooked: action. Manifestation is not just about thinking and feeling, it's also about doing. The universe can bring you the opportunities, but it's up to you to take action on them. This is where inspired action comes into play. Inspired action is different from ordinary action. It's not about doing more or working harder. It's about following your intuition and taking steps that feel right in alignment with your desires. When you're in the right mindset, opportunities will present themselves to you. Inspired action is about trusting those opportunities and taking bold steps toward them, even if they seem risky or unconventional. For example, you might feel drawn to start a new business, or perhaps you'll receive an unexpected offer that could change your financial situation. These opportunities might come when you least expect them, but when you trust the process and take inspired action, you'll be amazed at the results. It's also important to note that inspired action doesn't mean you have to have everything figured out right away. Sometimes the next step is simply saying yes to an opportunity or making a small adjustment in your current path. The key is to be open. Stay aligned with your abundance mindset and trust that the universe will guide you to where you need to be. When you take action from this place of alignment, you'll find that everything flows more smoothly, and the wealth you desire comes to you effortlessly. So, when an idea or opportunity comes your way, don't second guess it. Take the next step and see where it leads. Inspired action doesn't have to be big or overwhelming. It's about trusting the small nudges and following the path that feels right for you. The more you act on inspiration, the more you'll create the life you've always wanted. On your journey to manifesting $50 million, there will inevitably be obstacles. Doubt is a major one, but there are other challenges as well. Negative people in your life may question your new mindset or laugh at your attempts to manifest wealth. This is a natural part of the process, but it doesn't have to stop you. The key is learning how to handle these obstacles gracefully and keep your focus on your own path. The first thing you need to realize is that doubt doesn't come from the universe. It comes from your old programming. As you begin to change your thinking and your relationship with money, you may encounter internal resistance. Your old fears and limiting beliefs may resurface, trying to convince you that you're not worthy or capable of attracting wealth. But you don't have to believe these thoughts. They are just old stories that no longer serve you. When doubt arises, simply acknowledge it and then release it. Remind yourself that your new thoughts and beliefs are far more powerful than any doubts or fears. Focus on the truth, that abundance is your birthright, and it is already on its way to you. The more you let go of doubt and trust in your ability to manifest, the faster you will see results. You might also encounter negative people who don't understand what you're doing. They may criticize your new mindset or try to discourage you. It's important to remember that their doubts do not have to become your reality. You don't need to defend your beliefs or try to convince others. Just smile, thank them for their concern, and continue focusing on your vision. At the end of the day, your manifestations are about you, not about anyone else. Trust yourself and your ability to attract abundance, and don't let the negativity of others throw you off course. As you continue on this journey toward $50 million, it's important to know that the universe is already responding to your new mindset and actions. But how do you know that your manifestations are actually working? There are several signs you can look for that will indicate that the universe is aligning with your desires. One of the first signs is a shift in your emotional state. As you begin to focus on abundance and let go of scarcity, you'll start to feel more relaxed and at ease with your finances. You won't be as stressed about money, and you'll begin to feel a sense of peace and security. This emotional shift is crucial. It means your new mindset is taking root and that you're aligning with the energy of wealth. Another sign that your manifestation is working is when you start noticing small coincidences or synchronicities related to money. Perhaps you'll find money in unexpected places, or you'll receive an opportunity that aligns perfectly with your goals. These are all signs that the universe is responding to your new energy. As you continue to build momentum, you'll also notice changes in how others treat you. People may start to treat you with more respect or admiration, and business opportunities may appear more readily. These signs indicate that your energy is shifting, and people are beginning to recognize your new vibration. Finally, the most significant sign that your manifestation is working is when you stop needing proof. You'll reach a point where you know, without a doubt, that the $50 million you've been envisioning is already on its way. You won't need to look for signs or wait for evidence. You'll simply trust the process and know that abundance is flowing toward you. Now you know the steps to manifesting $50 million. It starts with the one simple but powerful change of allowing wealth to flow into your life, not chasing it. By shifting your mindset, visualizing your desired reality, practicing gratitude, and taking inspired action, you open the doors to infinite abundance. Keep your focus on your vision, release doubts and negativity, and trust that the universe is guiding you every step of the way. Your $50 million is closer than you think. And with these tools and techniques, you'll soon see the wealth you've always dreamed of manifesting in your life. Keep believing, stay aligned, and watch as your financial dreams unfold.